Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Chat, my weekly vlog series posted every Monday at lunchtime if you're in the UK. Messed up my intro a little bit there, but that's okay. We're not doing 2 takes because I don't do 2 takes sometimes. And I hope you are enjoying my new series on the channel, the Fallout New Vegas Nerd Rage playthrough. I'm recording this on the day the first part went live. It's going to be a 2 times a week series, and depending on whether or not you're a Patreon backer, you might see an episode early. So for backers on Patreon, it's Saturday, Wednesday. For non-backers, it's Tuesday, Wednesday. So non-backers get the episodes kind of back to back, but then they have to wait longer to see the next part. Whereas patrons get them kind of spaced out as evenly as you can. So it's something else to try, and it's a new kind of game to cover on my channel as well. It's really the kind of game I would have preferred to live stream, but that's not going to be no, it is going to be an issue. It's going to be a big issue until next year. So I'm giving it a go. We have Fallout 4 to look forward to at the end of the year, so this will help me gauge whether or not that's a good idea come the end of the year. So with that, I think we're just going to jump straight into comments, etc. Whether or not Maya shows up on the bed today, I don't know. She's downstairs right now. I did want to show off Japanese candy, but even though we're at the 18th, oh, also the lighting changed when I did that, didn't it? Look at that. Yeah, even though we're at the 18th when I recorded this, spoilers, hasn't arrived yet. It's actually very late. It usually arrives around about the 15th, so I have nothing to show. Well, you can look on Twitter and I'll post a picture when it arrives. I guess there was a delay with the post. Anyway, let me click Windows here and scroll down to the first comment, which was from Red, who says he still can't post normal comments, he can only use replies. I don't understand why that is. I don't see any addition. I'm clicking on the arrow to see if there's any additional options, but no. Is it look in your Google Plus settings. Usually you can tell when someone has their settings wrong because you can't reply to them. But I do see your reply buttons. That said, check your G Plus settings or your YouTube settings. Something has to be wrong. It isn't at my end. I was double checking there. I hadn't accidentally hid your comments or something like that. Nope, they're all fine. So I don't know. Also, Google's help might be able to offer you some stuff you can do. Casimir Williams says, "Lol, dog is cute." Thank you. I'll say thank you on Maya's behalf. Oh yeah, and I also posted on the comment section of that chat the straw poll for you to vote on which series I would end up doing, which turned out to be New Vegas Nerd Rage. Did anyone else vote on it after I closed the voting? I just want to check. A few people did. Terraria actually got into a close second place rather than being quite far behind. New Vegas still came out on top though, and I did have a cut-off time anyway, so. But if you were interested in Terraria, I did post a couple of hour-ofs of Terraria 1.3, so it's on there. It isn't really my kind of game, so I'm glad that Fallout won. Toby Jones says, "Flik, you should go for a cutthroat shave at the barber's. I went for one today for my birthday. It was amazing. I reckon you'll like it." What the hell is a cutthroat shave? It sounds like what Sweeney Todd would do to you. I'm going to Google this. Oh, where's my fingers? There's my fingers. Cutthroat shave. Glasgow. Okay. Apparently that's one of the top options. Services at Curly's Barbers in Glasgow. Let me have a look at this. What is this? Also, how much does it cost? Groom services, haircut, no. Where's the shaving? Traditional wet shave, £15! Where's this fancy one you're talking about? Because surely that's even more expensive. I'm not paying £15 to have someone else shave me. I wouldn't trust someone else to shave me. Right, what about this? This is tripadvisor.co.uk. This is someone specifically asking a tourism website, where can I get one of these really fancy shaves? And the answer was Greens in King Street, Glasgow. There you go. But what is it though? How does it differ to a normal shave? That's what I want to know. Or maybe I should have said, what is? Let's try that. What is a cutthroat shave? And let's get rid of the Glasgow bit because that won't make sense. It's telling me what a razor is. I know what a razor is. Oh, there we are. How to cut throat razor. Is this a video? No. Oh, it's using one of those really old-fashioned razors. Right, I didn't actually know they were called that. I wouldn't trust anything called a cutthroat razor to cut my hair. Oh yeah, and the old-fashioned sharpening thing where you do that on the thing and it sharpens the blade. Preparing your face. The key to a painless shave is to use plenty of warm or hot water, before shaving. Either have a bath, a shower, or a hot flannel to soften the bristles and open up the pores of your skin. Oh, this is telling you how to do it yourself. I wouldn't want anyone else using that type of razor on me, and I wouldn't trust myself to use that type of razor on me. Ugh. No, I don't trust people enough to have something like that near my throat. But if you said it's relaxing, enjoy it. Dragonak has replied to you shouting, "No beard!" Yeah, exactly, no beard, I agree. Alex Rowley says, "I didn't realise you could still buy Pop-Tarts. I thought they were outlawed as chemical weapons along with Sunny D." No, you can still get Sunny D as well. Dog licking bits on video is best video. Did Maya actually do that at one point? God damn it. She has allergies, like me, now. So, she does that a lot. Gail says, you played the Spoony Dancer in Final Fantasy XI, this is in regards to. Just like I'm playing a Bard, I just wish they had two subclasses. I mean like Bard, but sometimes I want Ranger with a badass bow and a trench coat, and I get info from the Final Fantasy XI wiki. I have not played it. I don't remember Rangers in Final Fantasy XI having a trench coat armor set. It's been a while though. They were generally seen as one of the best DPS, sadly. Rangers and Samurais. But yes, you could only ever have one subclass in 11 as well, unless they changed that after I stopped playing it. G. Andrews, 4 days ago, but apparently you've edited it at some point. Okay. I made it halfway to HR3 in 4U so far, now that he has a 2DS. Sadly, due to wireless issues this weekend, it was difficult to get others to play. Oh, so it wasn't just me. I'm kind of glad of that. However, I did persevere and soloed my way through HR1 and most of HR2. I'm heavily favouring the Charge Blade, but still love the good old gun lance. Good. Treasure. Oh, he's listed all the expansions for Final Fantasy XI that added new classes. So, Treasures of Urgan added Puppet Master, Corsair, and Blue Mage, and I played Blue Mage out of those. Wings of the Goddess added Dancer and Scholar. I chose Dancer. And then there was a new one that I hadn't heard of called Seekers of Adolin, which added Rune Knight and Geomancer. I had no idea they'd added new jobs to Final Fantasy XI. That's interesting that they're still adding to a game that's so old. Todd Sever says, so that's what Maya looks like. She's been seen before, maybe just in like pictures and stuff, but still. What's your opinion about mods possibly coming to console? I think it's a very bad idea, because it only takes one that'll brick your console to ruin it for everybody. They'd have to be so stringent with it. I'm not sure if mods have come to consoles before. The closest I think you can get presently is community maps and that kind of thing. True mods though on consoles, unless you like hack your console, probably not. So I think Fallout 4 might be the first. Personally, I feel that it might make the game a little better. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it might also make the game worse, or just more dangerous to use on your console. It'll be really interesting to see how Fallout 4 handles this. As I say, it just takes one mod for it to mess up everything for everybody else. So they'll have to be so careful with how they do it. Jason Eno says, Maya had finally started her on-camera hostile takeover of the channel. You say that, but she's not here today. That might change though. We are nearing her lunch time. I don't know why I bothered whispering. They have good hearing, so I've heard it either way. Real McCoy says, have you seen the trailer for the new Batman vs Superman movie? Not too sure how they're going to drag out a fight between the two. Surely Superman could just laser Batman in half. Well, he tries to do that in the trailer, which I have seen, and Batman ziplines away, because apparently he's faster than a person who's faster than a speeding bullet, but whatever. So you also asked something else, but to answer your first question, I saw the first trailer, like, from last year's Comic-Con, whatever, and it looked awful. It looked like a depressing mess. But much like Man of Steel, actually. And I've seen this new one, as I said. I think it made it come across a little bit better, but I think DC are too late to create a chronological movie universe where movies are connected to each other, you know, ripping off Marvel's idea. Because I think Marvel's been doing it so long now that people are going to start being less interested by the fact the movies are all linked together and start getting annoyed by it. So I think DC's too late. That said, the second trailer I actually thought made it look okay. Just okay. I might see it, but not really that interested. I've got nothing against what's his name being Batman. That's fine. Superman, it doesn't matter who you have playing him because he's just a plank of wood anyway. And as you say, it would be a boring fight. If they stay to the source material, I believe Batman still wins. But whatever. Batman has kryptonite, he wins. He doesn't have kryptonite. Am I saying that right? Kryptonite. Superman will win if he doesn't. Although they're introducing Wonder Woman into the mix. I imagine, well, this is the other thing. Because we know it's a universe that's growing into two big Justice League movies, we know for a fact they have to work together by the end. We know they're going to become friends. So it takes away all the suspense. There's going to be some common villain that they're going to have to combine their powers to stop, and then at the end they'll form the Justice League because that's what's going to happen. So they kind of ruined it by revealing that, I guess. But whatever. I think they're not going to get as much success with their movie universe as Marvel. That's the long and the short of it. Sirpsloth says, hey, Flik, 2 questions. Oh wait, no, I missed the second half of yours, my bad. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Dark Souls 3? I don't know how they'll mix it up personally. Well, apparently you can drag bonfires around because they're bodies in this one, so that's interesting. It will be intriguing to see what they do different, but we need to know more. That crappy like 10-second trailer from E3, not good enough. We need something more substantial to see and judge. There was the closed door previews that people did. I've avoided reading about those. I want to see it for myself. They will need to mix up the formula. I just hope they don't go too far off the edge. Sorry, so now back to Sirpsloth. Your first question. What is your most hated weapon in Monster Hunter? Lance. Yeah, Lance. I don't like the Lance. And what is your most hated monster in Monster Hunter? Kezu. Or Giganox? No, Kezu. Definitely Kezu. Dragonak has left 3 more comments saying, Beard, hooray Maya hype, and if you want to do more Twitch streams, happy to include you in my streams if I have the games. I can stream all the games I want and you can do the talking. Well, you see, this is the problem. What if I wanted to do like Fallout 3? Or New Vegas? I wouldn't be able to just join someone else's stream for that because it's just a game that I would be playing. Pardon me, for multiplayer stuff it's fine to join you or CR or Reaper or whoever else. But there's games I want to play, you know, solo games, but having an audience there live. I want to try that to see if I can do it for a start. Which just means waiting. It means waiting until between January and June next year. Which sucks. But oh well. Grinning L says, looking at the poll, I'm having to say New Vegas. A solo Terraria run would wear you down after a bit. I suspect you are correct. You almost need at least one other person to play along with as support. Help each other, etc. I like Nuclear Throne, but you gallivanting around the Mojave seems more fun. I hope so. I do end up doing some weird stuff. I also discovered a glitch that I don't think it was related to Wild Wasteland, because the symbol didn't appear in the top corner after I found it. But there's just a weird glitch coming up in one of the parts. Big Nick says, Oi Maya, don't interrupt my name being called. Oh yeah, she barked while I was doing the Patreon shoutouts, didn't she? Well, she's not here today. Also, I know it was your birthday on the same day as my sister, so happy birthday, and a few days late by the time you hear this, but whatever. 2 more comments to go. Terravolt says, I wish I could join you for 4U nights some more, which hopefully actually goes smoothly this week. I'll know later tonight, you'll know before you hear this rather. Sadly, my schedule has changed, keeping me away from free time, and I've gotten sick of G rank difficulty. To be honest, I'm getting there as well. I hate artificial difficulty. I like natural challenge. So all the stuff they keep on throwing at you in G rank just to kill you instantly, I really don't like. Oh, also, me doing that made the camera go weird. But I have Portable Third, still playing that. I don't know how much longer the 4U series will go on for. I think there's only one more month of DLC for a start. We're basically getting the best DLC armor now. And I don't really care about doing every single hunt because some of them just infuriate me. I never want to fight a G rank Black Gravios or Gravios ever again. Never. But I'm not sure. It would be a shame for it to go away before Monster Hunter Cross. But there's still no information on a translation. Maybe it will be time to start looking into getting a capture card 3DS. I might be able to cover some of the costs by selling off my normal Japanese 3DS I have. Although that'd be a shame because I really like it. Or I could look into sending it away to get shipped, I suppose. That might be cheaper actually. I don't like the idea of my fancy golden Rajang 3DS getting cut open, but it's probably cheaper. Well, then you'd have to insure yourself when you post it though. I don't know. I'll think about it. I want to know more information about Cross first as well. I really want to know for a fact whether or not it's coming to Europe, the West. And more importantly, how long it will take. That's the important bit. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think there's much life left in the 4U series. That's me being truthful. However, people might still want to keep on turning up on Saturdays just to play it for fun. And I'm fine with that. But I think the videos might lose their appeal if there's no new stuff constantly flowing in. So we'll see. That's the kind of thing, again, if I could stream it, just killing random stuff for viewers would be more fun, in my opinion. But I can't do that yet either. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, what else did you say? Did I finish your comment? I have a habit of getting halfway through a comment and then going off on a tangent. No, I didn't. Thankfully, a friend of mine kept me in the series by talking me into playing 3U. I'm surprised how much more I like it than 4. That's actually very surprising to me. And how much easier the swimming mechanics are on the 3DS compared to the Wii U. Oh. What makes the 3DS controls make the swimming combat easier? Because I hated the swimming combat mechanics on Wii U. Anyway, good luck in your future hunts, and good job with your Ark playthrough. Thank you. You're still the best. That's very kind. I'll thumb up your comment. And to finish on, Adam K says, "Hey Flik, I recommend a new Let's Play or just a look at of the new Don't Starve Together game for Steam. I assume it'll be a very funny series. You could also do Steam Nights with it because it's mostly an online game. It's also free to everybody who already owned Don't Starve, which is frequently in cheap sales. Thank you, you don't have to do it, I'm just recommending it. I like the art style of Don't Starve. I like it in small bursts, but as a game I don't find it as enjoyable as other survival simulators because it has no exploration aspect for me. Whereas Minecraft does, whereas Ark does, whereas hell even Lego Worlds does. I enjoy just wandering around discovering stuff. In Don't Starve, you really can't. So it takes away the aspect of the game, that type of game I like. The art style though I love, and I do like that it now has Don't Starve Together, so you can play with a bunch of people and have more fun. We were supposed to do something a while back with Rory and some other people, but it fell through, so I'm not sure if it's going to happen. Could do an hour of it in the future, I'm not sure. But anyway, that was the last comment, I believe. Yes, it was. And I have nothing else to talk about. No candy to show off, sadly. Look for a picture on Twitter when it does eventually decide to arrive. I hope that the Monster Hunter night, a couple of days ago by the time you hear this, went smoothly, because my wireless connection is still being awful. But other than that, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the new Fallout series. And I'll keep on looking for more variety. Expect more Let's Look Ats as well. Until next time, thanks for listening, and ta-ta for now.